Hey, I'm Chad with Arcane Marketing, and I just wanted to make a quick little video to go over website siloing, our website architecture siloing. And basically what that is organizing the content and the topics in your website in a way that makes, or that helps search engines like Google and Bing understand your content, and your topics, and your products a little bit better, and that eventually will help your website rank better for the keywords that you're trying to optimize it for. Website siloing is not something that I developed or any agency in particular did. It's actually the brainchild of a gentleman named Bruce Clay, and he developed this concept quite a few years ago. And if you want to get deeper into this, and I'll explain it a little bit, but if you want to get deeper in this, go to bruceclay.com/SEO/silo.htm, and it explains in vastly better detail and more thoroughly than what we're going to go over in this. But the idea here is just to give you a quick little rundown to help you understand what you can do to help your website or to help you organize your website in a way that is more understandable to search engines and the users of the website. So think of a siloing architecture or a website kind of like a jar. And inside that jar are a bunch of marbles, and each marble might be a product, or it might be a topic or something that you're writing about. And you can think of the jar as your website, and you've probably got a product page here and a little marble here that's a specific topic, and then maybe you have something over here that's related. But then, like for instance, if you're selling shoelaces, this could be white shoelaces, and then you have blue shoelaces here, and you have another page here and here, and then maybe you have flat shoelaces versus round or square shoelaces or leather shoelaces, and those are here and here and here. And you can see, if you were to reach your hand in that jar or kind of understand or try to understand what's going on, with them all jumbled up like that, it can be hard to figure out what the idea here is, or even if you reach your hand and pull one out, you might not get exactly what you're looking at. And so you kind of have to think of how a search engine would look at a website that's all jumbled up, where pages and URLs are just mixed together and categories are mixed together. It can be hard for a search engine and the users of the website to understand what this is all about. Yeah, they're all about shoelaces, or they're all about plumbing, or they're all about something else, but it's going to be hard for a search engine to serve up one of these pages without knowing why it should be if somebody's searching for it. So to help combat that, what one person could do or a company could do is create 3 different websites and say, all right, this website here is about leather shoelaces and flat shoelaces and this. And then maybe another website they create is called blueshoelaces.com, and they have all their different blue shoelaces in there, and that's great. And then maybe the other websites, they're white shoelaces, and they have that there. So that's great, because it'd be easy for a search engine to serve up one of these websites and say, hey, you're looking for red shoelace or white shoelaces or whatever, this is the website to go to. But the problem here is you got multiple websites that you're dealing with, and so now you've got updates that you got to keep up on all of them, and you've got different security that you got to keep up on them, and all that other stuff. And managing 3 or more or multiple websites can get time consuming. It's expensive for hosting and domain registration. So the idea of website siloing is that we would take all this stuff, all these different topics or products, and organize them into one website so that it's easier for the user in the search engine to know what pages or what topics to serve up in your one website to a user. And that helps your overall website domain authorities and any links pointing to them, helps organize things better and helps things show up better for a keyword search. So taking all this, a properly siloed website would look something like this, where you've got the website, but you've got a section here for all the white or red shoelaces right here. And then you have another categorized area in your website for the blue shoelaces, right? And the idea here is that you're organizing everything in one place, and it makes it much easier for people or users to navigate and find stuff, and it makes it much easier for search engines to understand how these things all relate to one another. I mean, they're all shoelaces, but they're all on the same website and they're organized neatly. And the reason why we use the term siloing is like if you think of a grain silo, you've seen these all out in the fields. You have a large structure that's rounded at the top, come down, and you have all your siloing in there and all your grains or whatever. It's a big silo. And the idea is at the very top would be your home page, right? And so that'd be the very tip top of your silo. And as the pages and the structure of your website were to come out, they start to break out and come down into these columns or these topics. So maybe here you have like services, and maybe here you have products, and maybe here you have your blog. And so they start to break out a bit more. And then in your services, you might have service 1 and service 2 and service 3 and service 4. But maybe in your products, you might have two different products like A, B, and C, product A, B, and C, right? And each one of those products has their own categorization to them. So that makes it easy to understand, hey, here's these shoelaces right here, the white ones here, and maybe there's green shoelaces in this one here, and then of course your blue ones over here. And so the idea here is when search engines come and crawl your website, it doesn't matter what page they hit, they can easily find their way through and understand where these products, these services, or this information is categorized. And so this is just a really crude way of me to explain how this works, but the idea is organization. When you organize your website and your products or your categories or your topics in a way that makes it easy to find stuff, it makes it easier for search engines to understand where these things live and why those search engines should offer these specific pages when people search for them. And so I don't want to get too much deeper into that. The idea here really is to take a good look at your website, analyze how it's set up, and say how can we categorize this in a way that makes sense to the end user and of course makes sense to the search engines. So go visit bruceclay.com/SEO/silo.htm. I mean, it's an extremely well thought out and detailed article, and it'll get deeper into this and help you understand much better about what website siloing is. If you want to know more about website siloing, and if you want to hire a company or have someone help you organize your website better, don't hesitate to call us at Arcane Marketing, 208-938-5988, or visit arcanemarketing.com, and we'll be happy to give you a consultation, see what we can do for you. Hey, thanks for watching.